Hey, hey, what up, family? What up? What up? Welcome to the billion-dollar brand. Okay, this time I'm gonna try to make sure that I don't mute my microphone on the show we did on Monday. I had my entire mic muted. But welcome to the show. This is billion-dollar brand where we teach you how to get you some to scale up your business. Okay, there's not a lot of things I know about, but I do know the merchant cash advance industry. I know like the back of my hand. Cause dude, I've been in so many situations over the past 12 months. I've gotten deals done that I didn't think there was a deal that was gonna be made. I've gotten people, cursing at me. You know, I've gotten fired from a job. I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things. I'm gonna talk about that, but there's so many things that happened to me over the past year. And keep this in mind. I have this thing. We're about to hit our 12-month anniversary with my main funding company. It's been 12 months. We just started a new month. We're in August already, man. Can you believe that, man? Hold on, I got a call coming in. Doctor's office.
I'm sorry, wrong number.
Okay.
Sorry.
This is Yeah, I like to answer my phone doctor's office because you never know who's calling me. You never know who's calling you, and if it's truly important, I'll tell them. If they're asking for me, I'll be like, I'm not available. But my name is Davron Karimov. That's my real name. And then when someone calls me and I don't know I don't recognize the number, I'm just like, yeah, he's not available right now. He's on the phone. Is there a message I could take for him? So, dude, we're in August already, man. Where is this year gone? This year has flown by me so fast. We're already in the second half of the year. I mean, that was last month. Last month was the end of Q2, quarter two. But man, it's just crazy. This year's going by super fast. So what we're gonna be discussing today is how to never give up. I'm starting. My company is on 11 months. September 1st will mark. So this is the really last month, but September 1st will mark the 12-month anniversary for my company, which is crazy when you think about it, dude. Like I never thought it would turn into this. I thought it was gonna be a deal that I was gonna do for 6 months, and then see what happens from there. But it's been 12. It's been 11 months. 11 months. Oh, I can't even say that. Those words can't even come out of my mouth. So yeah, there's been a lot of things that happened to me, and we're gonna be discussing today how to never give up. I know it's a common thing, it's cliche. You hear that all the time. Don't give up. Okay, but this has never rung true for me more, and it personally affected me. So I'm gonna be discussing that. If you guys want to call into the show, the number is 210-564-7934. You want to have a conversation with me? You want to talk to me? That's my number. Call in that number. All right, but if you're serious about growing your business, growing your brand to a billion-dollar brand, you cannot do it without people, yo. Cannot do it without having access to highly targeted, highly qualified people that can bring you business, okay? When I started out, I had a list of contacts. Dude, it was so crazy. I could probably even show you the list, but it was a freaking Excel spreadsheet. You guys know what a spreadsheet is? It's a thing. It's a Google Drive spreadsheet. That's what I started off of. It was a spreadsheet. It said name, business name, phone number, email address, and then I went down the list. So if you want to grow your brand, you can't do it without having the leads, having people, qualified, interested people to talk to on a consistent basis. That's what Cream of Capital does. We're giving away our MCA leads, the same leads that took me from 0 to 205,000 revenue in 7 months. I'm giving them away to you guys. So if you wanna check that out, that's over there, creamofcapital.com. You can see that. I picked the tiger logo because I have a cat that I really like dearly. This stream should be in HD. Let me know if it's not in HD, but I should have put it to. And yeah, you can always answer put your questions in the chat. Let's see if it's actually if I'm streaming in HD. Yep, 1080p. How do I look? Yeah, it's the first stream I'm doing in 1080p, so I'm pretty proud of that. All right, so check this out. The name of the show is How to Never Give Up, and so the way you never give up is if you have a consistent schedule, a consistent system, where you're just going back to that, and you could just go into that no matter what, any day of the week, pick a day of the week, and make money from it. That's it. Like you have to have your system. You have to have your system in place. So, but to start your system, you gotta have customers. The way you get the customers is by talking to people that might be interested. I was gonna do a show today called what is it? Called How to Make $1,000,000. But then Grant Cardone, I'm looking at you, Grant Cardone, or Jared Glenn, whoever runs the digital media production there. They stole my idea, right? They took that stream title away from me, and they made it. They did a show on how to make $1,000,000. So I had to fall back on Plan B, and this is a very important topic because, like I said, I mean, I know it's not. I mean, it's talked about enough, but it's never rung true for me as it has been for the past couple of months. So I'm gonna share with you what I did and what happened to me and what I did to get out of it. Even like 2 weeks ago, or it was even last week. Last week I put out a video saying I'm quitting merchant cash advance, and then everyone thought I was crazy for doing that. So since then I came back to the industry. I'm also gonna be discussing that, but you gotta have a consistent system. So if you have a consistent system where you could just walk in on any day of the week and just make the cash register ring, that's what it's gonna take. Like if you have your system down, you have your schedule down, it would be great, And so that's how you make, like, your business basically has to be able to rely on not just you. Like, even if you don't come into work that day, your business can still keep running on its own, making money on its own. So that's how you do it. How do you start? How do you do that? By having a list of contact list. So if you want us to generate leads for you, go to creamofcapital.com. Creamofcapital.com. We're still selling our leads at such a huge discount. I don't even know why I'm doing this. And I'll get into this in the show. But we're giving it away at 5 cents a freaking name, email address, phone number, everything you need to know about the business owner for your merchant cash advance. We're giving them away at 50 cents each. So 50 cents. It took us like $2 to $4 per lead to generate these leads using Facebook ads, Google ads, and then we're giving them away at 50 cents each. So how do you get started in this industry? People ask me all the time. How do I get started in this industry? You get a credit card, you get some money, you borrow some money, and you buy these leads. It used to be the minimum was 500. You had to buy 500 to get any leads. The minimum order is 500 because I feel like you need to be committed to the point where you have 500 people. Because in the beginning, even when I started, I was calling on 600 people a day. I was always in the number one. I was the top performer, top producer. I would do 600 calls to 1,000 calls, even go to 1,000 calls a day. So creamofcapital.com if you want leads, give them away at 50 cents. And now let me discuss why what happened to me and why I'm making this video. So, like I said, last week I put out a video saying that I was quitting merchant cash advance, and I thought I would. And then it's a constant back and forth thing. It's a constant struggle. It's a constant thing day to day for me too, because it's whether it's like just today I didn't want to make the show. I was like, man, I'm not gonna do a live stream, man. It's not like not like anyone's gonna watch me anyway. You know, no one looks at my videos. Oh. And then make sure if you guys are watching this after the stream is over, make sure you watch till the end, because I actually forgot a really cool thing. I'm adding a bonus footage. Bonus footage is gonna be at the end of this video, which is reacting to what my dad has to say. Reacting to what my dad has to say about what I'm doing. So man, my dad doesn't like me, man, or doesn't like what I'm doing. I mean, and then you know, there's so many reasons why I could go into for not doing this, not doing the show. Man, no one's gonna watch me, man. You know, and it's constant back and forth thing. Like the Karimov Capital deal, I didn't want to do it at first. Like I was like, you know, I still today, maybe not today, but a couple days ago, I was like, I don't really want to do this Karimov Capital thing either. Cause it's like there's so much money in merchant cash advances. Like, why would I ever change my attention? And then the reason for that is, why would I ever change my attention is because I don't like making calls. I don't like selling people. You know, I mean, I like it. I love it. But you know, I'm too lazy to make calls. I'm not lazy, but like I don't like it. I just don't like it. Cause I've been making calls, but you know, I just don't like it. I'd rather have a product where I can help you guys. You know, help you guys do what start your own thing, get your own merchant cash advance going, because it's a huge industry. So let me give you my story. What happened? So we just closed out January. I mean, not January. What am I saying? We just closed out July, and July was a record month for me. It was my best month ever. In terms of funding amount, in terms of commissions received, it was my best month ever. But come a week ago, come 2 weeks ago, come 3 weeks ago, you know, I wasn't really feeling it. I wasn't really in the mojo. I didn't really feel like doing anything. It was just me just sitting back, you know, watching Netflix, or you know, just scrolling through Netflix all day. The entire day. That's what I was doing. I was just, you know, going on Netflix and stuff. Man, look at my face, man. I got acne building up, man. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe what about the other side of my face? No, the other side of my face looks fine. I don't know what's up. I think it's because of the soap that I used to wash my face, and now it's all messed up. Look at that. Yeah. So come 2 weeks ago, you know, I wasn't doing anything. Didn't really feel like it. Most of my day was just, you know, just looking at stuff, watching TV. And then come when was this? Come 2 days ago, you know, the end of the month coming up, I just made a call. It was one call, literally one call, and then or not. Yeah, basically, like what I'm trying to say is like I made one call, and then that call ended up being my biggest deal. My biggest deal in 3 weeks. I had my biggest deal in 3 weeks, all because I picked up the phone and I called on a few guys. That I knew were qualified, and I knew that I could do business with. And then I got my biggest deal that I had in 3 weeks. Imagine that, having the biggest deal in 3 weeks, even though you've been taking less action than those 3 weeks combined than you ever have been in your entire career. I was doing less action than I was, you know, the previous month and the previous months before that. So what I'm really trying to tell you is, like I got my biggest deal that I had in 3 weeks. Like the biggest deal within 3 weeks that I had came in 2 days ago, and then got paid on it. So what I'm trying to tell you is, imagine if I was just taking action during those 3 weeks. I could have had my biggest deal already. You know, I could have had a bigger deal. You know, I could have had many more deals. I could have filled up my pipeline. So in those 3 weeks, right? In those 3 weeks, I had more business. No, I had in that one day, I had more business. I mean, not more business. I had the biggest deal that I've ever had in 3 weeks, in the past 3 weeks. So what does this tell you? This basically tells you, like, yeah, exactly. Like, what if I was taking action during those 3 weeks? Like, the possibilities are freaking endless at that point. So that's what happened to me, and then yeah, it's just a constant battle between, what do I want to do? I don't want to do this, or I want to do this, And so we have 3 offers right now for you. I have 3 offers. Miami, we're gonna be in Miami next month, or at the end of this month, Labor Day weekend. It's completely free to enter. We rented out a table of 20 at the prestigious, fantastic Fogo de Chao Brazilian Steakhouse. We'll be talking to 20 of you guys, discussing what we're gonna do. Let's discuss what we're gonna do. We're gonna discuss merchant cash advance, state of the union of merchant cash advances, and how to market your merchant cash advance brand, digital marketing, all that good stuff. Karimov Capital, you guys already know. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you guys are new. So I'm gonna go into how do you solve this thing? How do you solve this thing where you don't want to give up? Where you feel constantly pumped up, fired up, ready to go, ready to take action. How do you solve this thing? So I'll tell you how I did it. I'll tell you how companies that I know that are very successful that do it. Okay, about over a year ago, I was working at this cash advance broker shop. I didn't even know what a cash advance was at that point. This was like in May 2018, so like 15 months ago. No, it was at the end of May, so probably June. So like 14 months ago, I was working at this cash advance place. Like I said, I don't even know what a cash advance was. I thought it was like, they just told me we sell high interest short term loans to businesses. That's what the pitch was. And so I was with it because at that point I had over $10,000 in debt. Not in debt. There's a difference between debt. When I say debt, I mean I owed $10,000 and I had to pay it up. I had to pay it right away, or else I would go bankrupt. And this is coming from a person that never made 10 grand in their life. Like I never made 10 grand in my life. Look at me laughing at that. I never made 10 grand a month, or 10 grand ever, before getting this job. If you took my entire lifespan, my entire life existence, I didn't make 10 grand during that period. I did not have a net worth of 10 grand. I didn't have anything really. My bank account was probably I had 2 bank accounts. One bank I still owe money to. But they forgot about it. So that's a good thing. I still owe them money, but they never reached out to me. Maybe I should stop talking about this right now. But it was like a negative $800 balance. Well, I obviously have the money to pay it now, $800. But there's a negative $800 balance in one of them, and the other one had like maybe like $1,000. So nothing. It was nothing. So I never made 10 grand a month. I never made 10 grand ever in my life. In my entire existence on this planet, I didn't make 10 grand for that entire period. So like, I had very little options at this point. I could ask family for the money. I don't know. I could steal it, do illegal things, get the money. But we're not talking about legal things. We're talking about how you never give up. So I had to make 15 grand that month, or I had it written on a post-it note. I had to make. So I started the job in June, and then I was like, I have to make 15 grand by August 14th. So that really only gave me like 60 days. It gave me like 60 days to make the money. So I had it written on a post-it note, and I put the post-it note on my monitor, so I would never forget that. It would constantly be in my face, constantly in my face. And even through the rejections, even through the tough times, I still looked at that post-it note. Because there was weeks go by, I didn't make any money. A week would go by, I didn't close any deals. I wouldn't make any money, right? But I didn't give up because, I looked at everyone around me. Everyone around me was making, my team leader was making 20 grand a month. So I knew it was possible. Cause people around me was, and that's the thing you gotta look out for, dude. If you're in an organization, you gotta look around you, make sure people around you are making money. Cause if they're not, I've worked at jobs where there was nobody making any money. And then and if they did make money, it was a $200 commission check. $200, that's nothing. And they had like 3 employees or whatever, and then the two managers would be the ones taking home all the bread. So how did I not give up? Basically, the company that I worked for, every company has this. Every company you go look for it has this, but the company I chose to work for had a structure. They had a system. You had to be in the office at 8:30 a.m. Okay? If you were not there at 8:30 a.m., they would send you home for the day. Okay? You could not work that day. Then, at 12:30 they had a break. 10:30 a.m. they had a break. 12 o'clock was lunchtime. 2:30 was a break. 4:30 was a break, and at 6:30 you get to go home or stay if you really wanted to produce some results. So obviously I would stay late every day, but having that system, having that structure was what kept me from giving up. Because I'm like, dude, I cannot lose another job. First of all, I can't lose another job. I have to make this money, and I'm forced to be in the office at 12 o'clock. That's 12 o'clock at 8:30, or else they would send me home. And then I definitely wasn't making any money that day if I didn't show up at that time. And then you try the same thing from working from home. You can't do it. It's not the same. You gotta have the system. So that's what I would say. How to never give up. You gotta put yourself in a system. You gotta put yourself in a structure where it's like you look at famous artists, right? From back in the day. Those were people like the Da Vinci's, like the Galileos. I don't know. I'm making stuff up now, but I read this somewhere. Like they had schedules to keep them working on a scheduled time. It's like being your own boss. Like 66% of Americans want to be their own, want to have a business. But once you want the starting the business part is easy. What you do after that, what you put into it is the hard part. So keep yourself on a schedule so that you do not get sucked into the system. Like how do you stop yourself from laying in bed all day? It's you gotta commit to a schedule, to a structure. So that's my advice. And like I said, it happens to me all the time. It is what it is. Commit to a structure and stay committed to a structure. Like don't worry about the goals in the beginning. Yeah, you gotta have goals, but worry about being productive during the day, and you gotta do whatever it takes, man. Like if that's taking an Adderall, I don't take Adderall, but I know plenty of people that they would do that to keep them in the zone. 8:30 to 6:30. So that's my advice to not give up. It's not even my advice. It's my takeaway from a successful company that's been doing this for years and years, producing millions of dollars a month in funded amount. That's what they were doing, and it clearly worked out for them. It clearly working out for them. So that is what it is. I wish I could add more to it, but it's Literally, like step one, set a schedule, and stay to that schedule. Stick to that schedule. Like, I would get a 15-minute break at 10:30, a 45-minute break at and let me not forget, at 8:30 a.m. what we would do is we would do role play, and we would watch like a motivational video. But that gets you whatever it takes to get you in the spirit of, I want to help people today. And then at 12:30 we would do the same thing. But it is what it is. So get in the schedule. My takeaway is get in the schedule, stay to the schedule, and you're gonna make a lot of money. All right, so let me oh, that's not the right one. Okay, so let me add an image here. Let me show you guys what my dad has to say about this. Since you guys made it to the end of the video and the show, I'm gonna share with you guys what my dad has to say about it. All right, let me I guess move this out of the way. So here, okay, and then I can make myself bigger. Okay, so check this out. So these are so as an added bonus for making it to the end of this video, I'm sharing with you messages from my dad. Okay, because he every time I put out a video, he always has something to say about it. So I'm adding this here. All right, so let's take a look at this. Okay. By the way, if you smash the like button, because I don't know any YouTubers sharing messages from their dad. Like, I don't know anyone. I don't know a single YouTuber sharing messages from their dad. So smash the like button. All right. So here, let's start from the top. My dad says, "Why you post random videos? Why you post random videos? Who you are?" And he doesn't actually sound like that. He doesn't have that kind of accent. I don't know what to do. Do you think people enjoy videos when you eat economy meal? Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know why I'm making this voice, but bear with me. And talk about how you become so great? Come to Earth. Get higher standards. Look well. Conduct properly. Do not hurt your reputation, etc. Okay. Alright, Dad. Alright, Pops. I'll take that into account. And mainly like I need, like, these videos are not for you. You know what I mean? Like, these videos are not for my dad. It's primarily number one for me. Okay, and then it's just like not for you, dude. It's really not for you. I mean, I'm sharing, like, I just want to, like, the entire purpose of this channel is to get you some money, right? So that's sending out a positive message. Cause I've had no money, I've had I was like I said, I've had $10,000 in debt, and if I didn't make that 10 grand, I would have been bankrupt. I would have been bankrupt. I would have a bankruptcy on my credit report. Okay, so and then as far as get higher standards, man, that's the hardest part, That is the hardest part, getting higher standards. Look well. Dressed up in a suit. I'm pretty sure this is my dad's dress shirt, but yeah, I got my coat on. I look good. At least I think so. Do not hurt your reputation, etc. I mean, look, hurting your reputation, it's like, it is what it is, but my reputation is what's all right. Let me look this up. Oh yeah, and by the way, I want to share with you guys a quote. I watched a video from Dan Locke yesterday, and that was my inspiration for making this video. But here, this is what he says. Success is on the razor's edge of failure. Okay, I want to share that with you guys. So that's really cool, because it's so true, Like, just when you think that you're about to fail, and like go out of business or lose. I've had business partners that screwed me over, right? It's all part of the game, I guess. But there was a lot of times when I wanted to give up, and I'm still here. So let me look up define reputation. What does that word mean? Because I don't want to. I like this. It's been a kind of a habit of mine. When someone uses a big word or they say something about me, I gotta look up that word because I don't wanna react to it, respond to that message in the wrong way. So reputation, noun, the beliefs or opinions that are generally held about someone or something. Beliefs or I mean, dude, I don't really, like you think of me what you want to think of me. Like I can't change your mind through a video, dude. Like what am I gonna do? Like do not hurt your reputation. I'm doing a legal, moral, and ethical business at 20 years old. I'm 20 years old right now. I'm the CEO of my own company. I took a business from zero in September to 205,000 in sales and revenue in 7 months. Not a lot of people can say that. Not a lot of people are CEOs at 20 years old, and not a lot of people can replicate the business success that I had. But there's many bigger people out there than me. I'm just a small fish in a big pond. I agree with that. But do not hurt your reputation. I mean, I have no words for that. Like, my reputation is I'm an honest, transparent business person. Like I've never screwed anyone over. Look up at the reviews on my company. There's all 5-star reviews. I don't know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say. I mean, yeah, I fool around on video, on stream a lot, but I'm doing good things for my family. Like I brought my brother a car. Who's out there buying? Like none of my friends are buying cars for their brothers, for their family. No one I know, not a single person I know has bought a car in cash for their family. Okay, maybe they get I don't even know anyone buying cars for themselves. I don't know anyone buying a car for themselves, let alone for their family, dude. Like I don't even drive the thing, man. Yeah, it's nice occasionally, but for the most part, I could use my mom's car just as I could use my brother's car. Or I don't need a second car. Dude, when I got the car, I didn't even have a driver's license. You know what I'm saying? I did not have a driver's license when I got the car. Let me say it again. I did not have a driver's license when I got the car. Like, I'm not legally allowed to drive the car when I got the car. All right, anyway, let's move on because I don't know what my reputation is yet. I'm still trying to figure out my reputation. And maybe you guys, and that's the point of me making videos. Maybe you guys can help me, see what, if I can see what you guys think of me or think my reputation is. So leave a comment. If you what I don't know, what you think. All your last videos are out since when you talk by phone getting rejected, when you go to doctor office, or when you shop at the mall. It shows that you don't have a concept. I need to understand what you want to stream just to be online. If you can't, okay, so yeah, dude, I'm not, like I said, these videos are not for you, Dad. These videos are not for you. Like, I could say that 1,000,000 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. If you watch my other video, I also did a reaction to what my dad has to say about this. But I mean, I don't have a concept. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, that's why I rely so much on you guys, on my YouTube audience, to tell me what they want to see and what they want to see more of. What you want to stream just to be online. If you can't build an audience, look at how others get their audience. But those are those people are not me. I mean, I'm always open to collaborations, but Yeah, look at others. But the thing is, I could look at others all day, but it's not the same as taking action. And what's worked for me so far is taking action. So whether that's through my businesses or that's through YouTube, I've done it through my businesses, right? 205,000 in 7 months, and now I'm trying to do it through YouTube. So I'm not thinking about it. I'm not like. I'm just trying to, I'm done talking about this. And I'm not trying to like put out bad videos. It's not like I'm trying to put out bad videos or just make content for the sake of making content. I'm talking about things that actually happen in my life that affect me in real life, like how to never give up. I've given up so many times. I've been at the point where I've almost given up so many times, and it's always been better. It's always been better. Like 3 weeks ago I wanted to give up. 2 weeks ago I wanted to give up. Last week I wanted to give up, and then just this Monday, Tuesday, I got my biggest deal from like bigger deal than all the 3 weeks combined. Like that's insane to me. So that's why I gotta make this video. You definitely need a critical. I definitely need a critical view. All right, so let's Google critical. What does critical mean? Expressing adverse or disapproving comments or judgments. So I need a adverse view is what I'm getting from this. I need to stop what I'm doing and look at this look at my videos as a bad thing. Man, if that's not hating, if that's that's not straight up hating, man, I don't know what is, but I need a critical view. I mean, let my customers speak for you, bro. Like, let my customers say I need a critical view. Let my YouTube audience, let the people in the comments, let the people watching this say that I need a critical view. Because those are the people whose opinions I care about. I care about the people, my customers' opinions. I care about my YouTube audience. I care about their feedback. I care about their opinions. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like someone who's never like. But other than that, like I don't care about anyone else's opinions, bro. Like, And for the most part, you guys have been so supportive. The YouTube audience has been so supportive. So I don't see a sign that I need a critical view or that I need to slow down or stop it anytime soon. But yeah, so that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. This was crazy. I didn't even want it to last this long. But if you guys want some merchant cash advance leads, go to karimofcapital.com. I'm giving away my leads, the ones that took me from 0 to 205,000 in revenue, which is like, I did the math, the numbers on that the other day, and it was like 28 grand a month. If you want to make 28 grand a month, go to karimofcapital.com. We're giving away our leads for 50 cents each. That's like the best deal out there in this industry, in the leads industry, because what am I going to say? Because these leads are qualified. These leads are actually interested. It's not 2-year-old, 3-year-old lists. So go to that site. And the takeaway from this video is how to never give up. You just do it. You just stick yourself to a schedule. Okay, because my mom is a big believer of work-life balance, but forget that. Set a schedule for an actual time for when you get things done. Don't do the 9 to 5 thing, because you're gonna do the 9 to 5 thing and then you're gonna burn out eventually, because it's not gonna 9 to 5 is not gonna get you the results that you want for the most part. At least it wouldn't have gotten me the results that I want. 9 to 5 would not have gotten the results that I want. So that's just my opinion. FunderHunt, that's our main funding company. We do give business loans, and I'm gonna be in Miami on Labor Day weekend, talking to you guys about the State of the Union and Merchant Cash Advance. So, how do you never give up? Stick to a schedule. I can't say more enough. Look, Google it. Google the old artists of the best artists of the time, and you'll see that they all had a schedule where they would force themselves to work on a schedule. You know, it's every single company is doing this. Like they have their own form of that. Whether you got to be in the office at 7, 8, 9, you know, they all have this schedule. You know, but that's my advice on that's my takeaway from how to not give up. It's just doing it and you know, having a schedule where you can hold yourself accountable to. All right. If you guys are new to this channel, hit the subscribe button. At 10,000 subscribers, we're gonna be doing a private yacht party. I'm gonna take you on a boat. It's gonna be really nice. Or we're gonna do an event. You know, depending on how many people actually want to come, because you know you can't really fit that many people on a yacht without the boat tipping over. At least that's what I think. So, so we're gonna do our first live event for the YouTube at 10,000 subs. It was gonna be 1,000, but Grant Cardone says 10x, so I changed it to 10,000 subs. I know we could do it. Guys. All right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be back on Monday for another live stream. It's Kareem of Daily. And yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment. Comment. Let me know if you have any questions or what you guys think. What you guys want my next videos to be. But yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Thanks for watching.